Hello, my name is Brad Samuels. I'm here with Solar Power Pros in Centennial, Colorado, and I'm a sales support specialist. I find that Kixie has been very valuable to us. We've saved so much time. We've gotten a lot more business, and we've had a lot more customers show up to our appointments. So we have two sides to our company. We have a residential and a commercial side. So we do residential solar, and which is sometimes paired with batteries. So we also do battery installations. I mostly deal with the residential side, although our commercial side is pretty small. It's only a few members of sales, so I do help them out, but primarily residential is our whole company focus. My role is a little bit, it's a little bit everything. I started when we were 10 employees, and I think we're almost 40 now, but primarily scheduling appointments and, closing deals. Yeah, so right now it's something that we have more ideas for in the future than what we're doing now. Right now, we're starting with our sales team, or really our sales support team. So it started with 3 people with it, just to, be able to text. We already had a phone platform, but it did not have some of the features that we needed. It was straight up just texting and calling, which is not the only thing that we need. So at this point, we're using it to send automated texts through a Zap that we created, saying, hey, your appointment's in 2 hours. Are you ready for that Zoom? But our operations team, is just starting to use it. And really the idea behind this is there's so many sticky points in operations of installation, whether an HOA is holding something up, the city, utility company, us, the customer. So now we're just starting to do automations for, hey, we're waiting on your signature. Hey, we're waiting on this. So ideally, like what Kixie is going to help us do is shorten the time from sale to installation. And of course, get more sales in the meantime. There's a few things, our sit ratio is like really important for my team. And generally speaking, we're at probably 85% of appointments that we schedule sit. So like addressing that problem, and so an automation that I instantly set up as well was, hey, your appointment, hey, you didn't show up for your appointment. Do you want to reschedule? Here's my calendar link. So both that getting ahead of it and getting behind it has really helped a lot. Other things in the future, we're just sort of hoping that, just by setting up a variety of automations that even the people that we don't close, that we can still follow up with them in a year because we set up a Zap, say, hey, we talked a year ago. Are you interested again? And getting people re-engaged. I haven't looked at the stat in a while, but it's about 2 years from when someone starts research on solar that they close. Of course, it's an evolving market. So that stat that I learned 2 years ago is probably not true anymore. But, so keeping people engaged is very important. The way I would describe it is like a phone system with excellent CRM integration and, a good support team. This is probably our 4th phone system since I've started that I've picked out personally. And some of the other support was just that didn't exist. I have nothing against India call centers, but when you need live support and, then you have to schedule time and it's like, 4 in the morning for them and they might not show up. It's like, it's not good. I need stuff done today. And I've had very quick responses from Kixie staff about, this is my issue and this is my resolution. The integration with our CRM, particularly Pipedrive, has been really nice. So our old phone system had 0 integration. So something else that was a very nice feature is now I can click on a phone number and call that person instead of clicking edit, then copy and pasting, and then making sure I click save before I leave that page and then pasting it in there. That is like a whole different thing. And me personally, I started using the power lists, and our call volume isn't high, but the more calls you do, the more business I'm getting. So I'm personally taking advantage of power lists, which is saving me time. We didn't already have a system to do call campaigns like that. Just calling somebody is so much faster. And the fact that within the whatever you call it, like the pop-up window thing, I can click on their name to go to Pipedrive. So I'm no longer copy and pasting a name to see if they're our customer before I even answer a phone call. Sometimes I do that just so I can get my bearings on. So it's saving me time in like all sorts of little aspects, a couple clicks here, a couple clicks here. It is very helpful. An hour is probably accurate. It's definitely saving time. And so, like during slow season, it's going to save me time, but during the busier season, it definitely helps out a lot. It saves a lot more time. I call, if I'll have customers calling me at the same time and I'm able to get through my tasks quicker and get on to the next person. So as we get busier, it's saving me substantially more time. So my do not sit ratio went from 10%, which was better than average, to 5%, which is much better than average. So that, that goes to show something. And we close about 20% of our appointments. So that means that we just got to close one more appointment, which is an average of $30,000, per deal for us. So, it's a big deal, It would be difficult going back to Ring Central. I mean, the automation with Zap and stuff is just so nice. And so that would be hard. It's not like, there's a ton of other products that I find valuable. I've put so much time into finding a phone product that, I feel strongly about Kixie.